Y'all ready for this?
Good morning, Creekside Otters. Today is Monday, February 13th, 2023. Let's start with a check-in. What zone are you in today? I am in the yellow zone. I'm very excited because there are a lot of exciting things happening this week. Let's get started. First thing is, this is Kindness Week. What is something kind that you can do for others this week? This month, the month of February, is I Love to Read Month. What is a book that you love to read that you might reread this month because you love it so much? Last week was National School Counseling Week. Let's take a second to hear from some of our Creekside Otters thanking our amazing counselor, Miss Muhlstein.
Thank you, Miss Muhlstein, for helping us all at Creekside.
Miss Muhlstein, thanks for helping me when I needed it.
Thank you, Miss Muhlstein!
Hi, Miss Muhlstein. I think you're a great counselor, and we love having you here. Bye.
Hi, Miss Muhlstein. You are an awesome counselor. We love having you at Creekside.
Hi, Miss Muhlstein. You're a really awesome counselor. I really enjoy you being at Creekside here.
Miss Muhlstein does so much to help our school. We are so grateful for her. When you see her today, make sure you say thank you. This week is Spirit Week. We have Sports Day today. Nice job, everyone wearing their sports gear. Tuesday, tomorrow, is Dress in One Color Day. Wednesday is Wacky Wednesday. Thursday is Career Day. And Friday is Pajama Day. Hope you participate in our Spirit Days. I can't wait to see all your different outfits. All right, we are almost there to meeting our dojo points for Movavi in the cafeteria for lunchtime. Oh, you ready for it? We have 7,502 dojo points and we need 8,000. So we need less than 500 points to make it. We can do it. Everyone worked really hard this week so we can earn our school ride reward of Movavi in the cafeteria for lunch. I think we can do it by the end of the week. All right, make it a great day, Otters.
Staying focused on what you are doing can be so challenging. But when you harness the power of your attention, it can make you stronger and more capable to take on your day. Stand steady in mountain, with your feet about hip-width apart, your shoulders relaxed, and your palms facing forward and your body tall. Shift your weight onto your left foot and slowly lift your right leg off the ground. Bring the sole of your foot onto the inside of your leg, either below or above your knee. Lift your arms. As you work to get steady, let your gaze rest on this dot on the screen. Keep your eyes focused on this spot, and it will help your mind and your body get steady and focused as well. If you find your body wobbling or your attention wandering, just lower your foot down. Regain your focus, and then lift back up. Inhale, exhale. Bring your knee back to front. Lower your arms and your foot down to the ground. Now, lift your left foot and bring it to the inside of your right leg. When you're ready, lift your arms overhead. Inhale, exhale. Let's try a little experiment. As the dot moves around, keep watching it and notice what happens in your body. Is it harder to stay balanced? If you fall out of this pose, just pause and then pick your foot back up. Lower your foot down and stand in mountain. Come back to tree with your right foot lifted onto your left leg. Lift your arms overhead and stay focused on that green dot as you find your balance. If the blue dot distracts you and you lose your balance, just place your foot down, focus on the green dot, and lift it back up. Inhale, exhale. Each time you lose focus, notice that you've lost focus, and then bring your attention back to the green dot. You're exercising your focus muscles. Bring your foot to the ground. Pause in mountain pose. Then lift your left foot and bring it to your right leg. Reach your arms up and feel your foot root into the ground. Get steady and watch the dot glow on the screen. Inhale, exhale. Come back to stand and bring one hand onto your heart and one onto your belly. Close your eyes or keep them focused on the screen. What are the things that distract you in your life? Throughout the day, as you notice those things that try to pull your attention, remember, your focus muscle is strong.
Did you know that our Creekside Spirit Wear is on sale now until February 17th? Make sure to place your order so you don't miss out. Creekside Elementary invites you to our International Cultural Night. This year's theme is Sports Around the World. This event will take place on Thursday, March 23rd from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. right here at Creekside. We can't wait to see you there. Guess what, Otters? Our Creekside Running Club is back. This club will begin on Thursday, April 20th. Stay tuned for more information next week.
Monday is Sports Day! Wear your favorite
Sportswear.
Tuesday is
Dress in one color day.
Pick a color and make an outfit.
Wednesday is
Wacky Wednesday! Show us your best crazy hats, outfits, and hair. Thursday is Career Day. Dress up as you want to be when you grow up. Friday is PJ Day. Wear your favorite cozy PJs to school. Yay! Spirit Week is brought to you by
Creekside Student Council.
Hi everyone, I am delighted to join the National Gallery of Art in celebrating the one and only Alma Thomas.
Really throughout her lifetime, she was a pioneer.
She was a force of nature.
You're having a bad day and you look at an Alma Thomas, your spirits are lifted.
I don't remember when I first heard about her, but growing up in Washington, D.C., I think she was kind of everywhere. So much of her art is about the flowers and trees that grow all over D.C. My mom grew roses and azaleas like the ones that inspired Alma Thomas. My grandmother also moved from the South to Washington and taught at D.C. public schools for over 30 years, just like Alma. She was born on September 22, 1891 in Columbus, Georgia. Her middle-class family lived in a neighborhood called Rose Hill until the harsh realities of Jim Crow drove them north.
I came to Washington in the last day of August, 1907.
Alma and her family moved to this house near Logan Circle. It's right up the street from one of the oldest black churches in the city.
Washington, D.C. is a highly segregated city at the time. But moving to this neighborhood surrounding St. Luke's Episcopal Church would have situated them in one of the leading African-American communities at the time.
Alma went to one of 2 all-black public high schools in D.C. Years later, just a few months before she died, she told a Washington Post journalist, "When I entered the art room, it was like entering heaven, a beautiful place just where I belonged. The Armstrong High School laid the foundation for my life." In 1921, she became the first student in the new art department at Howard University, and in 1924, she was the first to graduate with a bachelor's degree. Later that year, she started teaching at Shaw Junior High School. She would remain there for 35 years, teaching art to hundreds of the city's black children.
At one time in Washington, you could say 1 out of 2 black people who had gone to the schools in D.C. had taken art from Alma Thomas.
She also kept learning herself. In the 1930s, she got a Master's of Arts education from Columbia University. Her thesis was on marionettes. She learned from her friends, artists like Lois Mailou Jones, Jacob Kanan, and later Sam Gilliam. In the 50s, she studied painting at American University, where she started to experiment with abstract styles.
She started to abstract using color and movement, and she came up with what's called sort of Alma stripes or dots of color that some have equated that they look a little bit like Byzantine mosaics or tiles, but she developed them in a way looking at nature.
Alma Thomas was 75 years old when she started working in this new style. Over the next few years, she made dozens of paintings inspired by nature. In the late 60s, like millions of other people, she was fascinated by our trips to the moon. She made a series of space paintings that she described as large, sparkling works.
I wanted to make sure that other little black girls growing up would see that they belonged in the People's House too. And it's why when we were redesigning the old family dining room, preparing to open it up to the public for the first time in history, we acquired Resurrection, making it the first piece by a black woman added to the White House's permanent collection. We placed the painting directly in visitors' line of sight, across from the doorway and centered right between a pair of towering windows so that its warmth would greet you the moment you stepped into the room.
It's that warmth that makes Alma's paintings more than beautiful. They have the same nourishing, joyful presence she shared with generations of DC school kids. And that's why Alma Thomas should be your new favorite artist.